Before we get started, let me take a minute just to thank everybody who left compassionate comments about my issues with YouTube and why the channel is now called The Original Old Farmer. This is the next video recorded after posting the video about YouTube attacking. It's simple. YouTube failed to protect my channel's name. I'm not talking about a similar name, but the actual Old Farmer name of the channel. There are two different channels besides mine with the exact name. YouTube failed to deal with the issue, so I changed my channel name to The Original Old Farmer. I was first. I have suggested that we creators combine into an association that sits as equal at the table with YouTube. We need some young blood to start such an association. So again, thank you for your support, and now let's do a talkabout on enhancing the plate of Christmas cookies with a little something made from scrap wood. Hello anyone, I'm Scott Bain. They call me the Old Farmer, and the channel is now called The Original Old Farmer. For the last several years, when Mrs. Old Farmer Marty bakes some of the best Christmas treats, her baklava is as good as any Eastern Europe grandmother's. I've been adding a little something from the old wood shop, wooden bookmarks. They are simple to make and finish. I find thin pieces of wood, in this case it's white ash, that I shaved off of a project and saved. Dimensions are up to you. I make mine wide enough so that it will stand out when the book is closed. I use double-edged tape and tape a piece to the workbench and then plane both sides until smooth. I saw off a bit on both ends, sand the edges and round the corners a bit so that they aren't sharp. I forgot to do this step until after the fact, so don't forget to ease the corners with a bit of sanding. A good sharp plane should make the wood smooth enough for this project. The important dimension is to keep the bookmark as thin as possible, but thick enough so that they won't break when it becomes a bookmark. If you don't have a wood plane, you could sand each side, even by hand. Being as thin as they are, I often break one or two during this project. It's scrap wood, so don't worry about it. When I have the bookmark the way that I want it, I then put a couple of generous coats of paste wax on it. I let it dry for a day, then I polish using a clean old rag. It's that simple. A little note in the cookies to explain about the included wooden bookmark, and it's done. I plan to make about 6 of these bookmarks for the holidays. Once the wax dries and is polished, it won't stain paper. If you want to decorate the bookmarks or brand them with your logo, it's up to you. If you're doing something from your shop this holiday, leave a little comment and tell us what you're doing. During this time of celebration, forgiveness should be part of the recipe, as is remembering those who are no longer with us. And don't forget those who are less fortunate. Before we go, it's important to quickly mention for all who are visiting to subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, and share with friends and family. Now for the most important part. Thank you to those who have subscribed. Thank you. And yes, thank you to those who are visiting. We value you too. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so that we may receive a pittance from YouTube to cover expenses. We replaced one camera, tripod, and bought a water-cooled editor for video production, plus all the tools we review. So if you could help us reach that 1,000 subscription point, Thank you. Well, this is the old farmer Scott Bain. Be well, be safe, and be kind to someone.
Don't forget to click like and click subscribe on the Old Farmer YouTube channel. And thanks again for watching. Bye.
The VFW National Home for Children, providing families of veterans and active duty military opportunities for growth and development in a nurturing community. Please consider a donation to help their children and families. I.C. Rhodes speaking.